Beneath the blue sea waters of the South China Sea, there is a great amount of historical relics. If we unveil the mysterious remains and relics, what hidden stories will they tell us? This is a tablet inscribed with "Forbidden by Two Houses." It looked common, but should not be looked down upon. It hid a big mystery. To let this piece of cultural relic talk, many archaeologists got together to painstakingly discover the truth.
你要知道，它这个碑里面，它是主要是什么呢？就是说，凡是外地从其他地方的这个船只到了我这个海南以后，你必须要把，你所在的这个你地方的官印呐，就是相当于现在这个录影呐，就是说穿了就相当于现在通行证啊，或者海关那个票价，你必须要先交到我这来，你也必须要交过来才行。第二个呢，他那个边呢还有什么呢？不允许你夹带其他东西，类似于不允许你走私，是这样子的。以后呢，如果是你届时有这个发现的话，那我就要治罪的。
It turned out that the tablet inscription "Forbidden by Two Houses" was the business instruction of the customs in ancient China. Does it mean customs existed since ancient China? Yes, since Han and Tang dynasties, Chinese people have begun to open up the marine transportation line via the South China Sea. In the Ming Dynasty, China entered into the era of water navigation. Zheng He's fleet traveled all the way to the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea, and to Mombasa in Africa and Timor in South Asia, consolidating and expanding the famous Maritime Silk Road. And the South China Sea was the big channel for the Maritime Silk Road in ancient China. The tablet, inscribed with "Forbidden by Two Houses," is a historical proof of the ancient Chinese government's management of sea routes. There was not much high-tech equipment back then, but our customs management was quite adequate. So much about the mysterious stone tablet. Now let's dive deep into the ocean and see what memories about the South China Sea are hidden there. The Huaguang Reef. In 1996, Chinese fishermen discovered an astonishing shipwreck inside the Huaguang Reef at the bottom of the sea. They named it Huaguang Reef 1.
华光礁1号它是南宋的是艘南宋的沉船。我们从它那个出水的瓷器，器物来这个，包括器物上的铭文啊，包括这器物上的纹饰啊，来判断它是南宋来。一共打捞出500多块船板，虽然是不完整，当然依然我们能看出大概宋代的这种造船技术，包括这个隔水密封腔啊，这个它都有这种结构在里面。除了这个瓷器，还有一些铁器。第一个呢，就是说，这个华光像华光礁1号，它是在这个礁盘里面发现的。那就说明，就是我们当时这些古代我们唐宋时期这些我们这些包括这个贸易的这种这个船只啊，他知道哪个地方可以避风，哪些可以哪里有岛礁，哪里可以避风，哪里有井水，哪里可以补充这个淡水，他肯定都很熟知的。
Besides the information provided by Mr. Chen, let's go into more details. Huaguang Reef 1 was a wreck from Sung Dynasty. It was 20 meters long, equivalent of the length of 5 sedans. It was 6 meters wide, equivalent of the width of 4 sedans. There were 11 sealed cabins, the displacement of which was over 60 tons. That meant the weight of the ship was equal to 6 elephants or 600 people. In addition, Huaguang Reef 1 was an ocean-going trading ship full of goods like various China. It was confirmed that this ship was the first ancient ship with 6 decks found by China in the South China Sea. It was also the first well-preserved ancient wreck in the high seas discovered by China. The wreck was deep down on the seabed. That's why the excavation lasted 2 whole years. There were 2 phases. Phase 1 lasted from March to May in 2007, when the treasures on board were excavated and mapping of the wreck was completed. Phase 2 was from November to December of 2008. The excavation of the body of the ship was finished, and the parts of the ship were numbered and mapped by serial numbers. They were shipped to the Hainan Museum for protection through desalination and dehydration. Finally, the body of the ship was restored. Huaguang Reef 1 was an important historical relic from the Maritime Silk Road in the South China Sea. It was a gigantic cultural treasure house beneath the South China Sea. The wreck in the deep sea was astonishing, right? it was just the tip of the iceberg compared with all historical relics in the South China Sea. Now, let's take a look at the Museum of Tang and Sung dynasties. Let's first come to the Round Island, Sweet Spring Island of Xisha. There are 2 wells, the water of which tastes sweet and nice. That's how the island got its name, Sweet Spring. The Museum of Tang and Sung dynasties was found hidden on the island, where there were a large amount of ceramics, broken pieces of iron pots, and other things for production and daily life in Tang and Sung dynasties. What's more, they once built the underwater constructions here. It seems that the ancestors in Tang Dynasty lived a comfortable life on the South China Sea.
他们虽然到那边以后呢，他不光在这个做贸易，因为他而且呢，他保留很多我们很多中国这种传统文化，乃至什么呢？他搞盖房子或者盖宗祠的时候，他都所有的建筑构件都是就是它的形制啊，包括都是从我们内地拉过去的。
The ancestors in Tang Dynasty left the constructions and China. What treasures did the ancestors in the Ming and Qing dynasties leave there? On the islands and reefs such as Woody Island, Money Island, Prattle Island, East Island, and North Island of Xisha Islands, a large quantity of copper coins, ceramics, and other daily necessities of Ming and Qing dynasties was unearthed successively. On the major islands of Xisha and Nansha Islands, the relics of ancient temples were also found. We couldn't help but be amazed. Our Chinese fishermen were really capable. They were not satisfied just with the basic living conditions, but had higher spiritual pursuit. From far above the islands to beneath the sea, all kinds of cultural relics and remains are our ancestors' pleasant memories of the sea. The sea has never changed. We were here 1,000 years ago, and we will still be here 1,000 years later. Chinese people's feelings for the South China Sea will never change as time goes by.